Hi, today I'm going to try to install TPMS sensor dedicated for motorcycle. Let's check what is inside and how it works. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I direct your attention to something quite extraordinary?
Okay, as you can see, that how looks the box in which you have your TPMS sensor. Maybe let's start first. I will show you how looks the mount. It's a normal regular mount. You can unlock here with the option to adjust the angle over here, as you can see, to your handlebars. And what is cool in this mount, which I didn't know before, if you will screw here, as you can see, you can adjust it as well to your handlebars as well, or other things which you will need to or want to attach to your display. So this is the one thing. Another thing is that, of course, we have here a display. I think that it will be this way. Here we have a place where we will be attaching the cable to charge it. And of course we have as well front wheel sensor and the rear wheel sensor. What is super cool, which I didn't know before, or I just hope that it will be, I can't screw it right now, but if I will take this dedicated wrench, I can just basically open it. As you can see, it's not so easy, but with this wrench it is possible, and you can replace the battery which is inside the sensor. And it is super important because when the sensor will die, probably the battery will discharge. But after replacing the battery, your sensor is supposed to work normally. So it's super cool. Later I will show you what is the weight of the sensor, because it is as well very important, because you are attaching this sensor to the rear and as well to the front wheel, and the problem is that weight is effect on your wheel, and I do not really know if it will not affect as much that you will not need to rebalance your wheel. As you can see, we have a dedicating cable. It's disappointing a little that it is not a USB-C, because then you will be able to use your cable. I think it is magnetic connection, with the magnetic connection, and although yeah, it's holding, I think that it doesn't matter which way you will connect this cable to this place. And as well we have two screws which will be blocked our sensor in our wheel, and the brochure, I would say, with all the information about the sensor. Okay, to turn on your display you need to hold the upper button. I turned it on before, that's why it's paired already. Believe me that it took me a little more than 10 seconds to pair all two sensors, which is, in my opinion, a good time. It's pairing normally how it's supposed to pair. On the top we have a front wheel pressure. On the bottom we have a rear pressure of our wheel. We have as well clock. We have a temperature of our wheel, which I do not believe, because it will need to be, this sensor supposed to be built inside to know a real temperature of our wheel. We have a battery level, as you can see, and to go to the menu we need to press button butter, and we can change between bars and PSE measurements. We can change Celsius to Fahrenheit measurements. I prefer Celsius. Warning of our front wheel. In this case I set 2.1 bars for the warning if the pressure will go below 2.1, and higher warning of our front wheel. Our rear wheel the same, low warning and higher warning. Celsius, how is the temperature of alarm for ours both wheels, and this is a number of your serial number of your front wheel of your sensor, and the number of your serial number of your rear wheel. Clock, and if we want to make a default reboot, which I of course don't want to. To turn it off, you are holding it and it's going to sleep. Okay, right now we are going to make a test in which is supposed to show us how fast is the communication between the sensors and the receiver in our display. So to do this I have my bicycle wheel to which I mount a sensor. Let's pretend that this is our motorcycle wheel, and suddenly we get a puncture. So we will find out. Okay. I hope that I will not destroy the tire. And I hope that I will be able to repair this after this test. Oh, as you can see, I mean, as you hear this noise is showing us that the pressure in the tire go below the 2.1, I guess, because that was the adjusting of the pressure of the wheel. I didn't expect that the pressure will be going so fast, but in this case it gave us an alarm that quite fast it gave us an alarm that something wrong is happening with our tire. Okay, right now I need to fix this tire because my wife is going to kill me.
Okay, first thing first, I didn't know that I need to turn it on this display manually. I had in my head that it is connecting automatically, but the sensors are connecting automatically to the device. So we are pressing the button and nothing happens because I need to press and hold. Yes. What do we have here? You want some kind of confirmation? Okay, and the second thing which I wanted to tell you why I decided to take a test ride with this sensor, is because I add 10 grams on the front wheel, on the wheel which is lighter than the rear wheel. I think that I supposed to feel, or I guess that I may have more vibrations on my handlebars. That's why I am very close to the highway, and I will just take a speed. Right now riding 80 kilometers per hour. As you can see, I do not feel any more vibration than I felt before installing. As you can see, it is quite normal that previously I had 2.2 pressure, but while riding it is quite common and normal that the pressure in the wheel will increase because of the temperature inside. So it's not confusing for me that the parameters change it. Okay, we will take a little more speed on the highway. I think that I am not going to ride more than 150. And I am going to tell you that I am not quite sure. I feel vibration right now, but if it is because of the weight or because of the wind or because of the, I do not really know what else. Even the direction of the wind may do a vibration. So as I mentioned before, to be completely sure, I will recommend to do a rebalance because it is at 10 grams. If you like this video, if I helped with something, give me a big thumbs up and subscribe the channel, and see you to the next review.